Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Can you do yours too?
Checkity check,
Check, check, check, check, check, check, check, check, check, check. That's pretty good.
Hello and welcome to Hardly Working, the show about life, love, and labor, hosted by the couple that works, plays, and stays together. I'm Kelly.
And I'm SP, and it is the 2-year anniversary of the Hardly Working podcast. A show so large and so crazy in the making that it's getting out late. It has been an insane week. And as we've put everything together, you might notice that it sounds a little different because we've been busy getting our new studio ready. And this is officially not just the 2-year anniversary, but the first episode in our new studio. How do you like it, Kel?
I love it. I don't just like it. I love it. That's what I should have said.
That's a very our kid response.
I don't just like it. I love it. I love our new studio. I love that we have multiple rooms. I love that I literally was working on photo booth stuff while you were in here getting this stuff set up.
Yep. And you can just
How
leave
great.
booths set
And
up
it's just
over
set
there.
up in there and I can go right back to it when I'm done.
But we don't leave them here, criminals. So
You don't even know where our studio is.
don't think that there would be a fully set up photo booth for you to take.
Good luck trying to figure out how to tear it down without the right things.
That's true.
Good luck carrying 80 pounds.
Definitely don't scan the QR code on the outside of the box. That won't tell you how
Secrets.
That won't tell you how to de-set it up. Tear it down, I guess is what I'm saying. Look, it's the 2-year anniversary, and we're in our new studio. We're still figuring out, still putting it together. We've got like an awesome kitchen area as well, like a totally separate room.
Maybe we'll do a podcast from the kitchen at some point. Who knows? Probably
Honestly,
not. Maybe.
Once we have a guest, maybe it's better in there. Who knows?
Cookies with Kelly.
Cookies with Kelly with the cans. With the Kelly with the cookies.
And you just get to eat them.
I'm here to eat cookies, although if you look historically this week at who made cookies versus who ate cookies.
You made cookies.
I made cookies.
Yeah.
Not just chocolate chip cookies.
No.
But spooky cookies. Because this
What's a
wasn't the
spooky
only
cookie?
thing we did this week.
What's
at
a
the
spooky
studio.
cookie? For those listening, what's a spooky
The
cookie?
spooky cookie is a sugar cookie that has those terrible, like, sugar sprinkle style bats and stuff on it.
I'm not going to lie.
skeletons.
It was way more fun to look at than it was to eat.
The vibe was
It
good.
was vibey.
The execution, the taste, I should say, not as fun.
That's okay.
Not as good.
It's okay.
But
it
are you
was
going to
fun.
say why we did it?
I thought you were. Because SP surprised me with a tarot card date night. Is that right? Is that the right way to say that? A tarot card date night. A tarot card dinner date night.
Sure.
Where we ate charcuterie.
That was fun.
Like we made our own charcuterie. We're cool kids. Charcuterie. Made cookies. Had some witchy drinks. I don't remember what drinks we had.
We got sangria, remember?
Oh, yeah. We did sangria, which was pretty good.
Yeah, not so bad. I'm not used to it. It's definitely a sweeter type of drink.
I loved it. And then we set our intentions and asked the cards some questions.
You learn anything about yourself?
I wrote a bunch of stuff down.
Yeah.
I asked about some work stuff. Here's what I learned. It's like I'm on a financial good uptick track.
Yep.
Words.
We're figuring out how to word that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But something about new unions.
Like
within work, like new
partnerships and stuff,
partnerships. So I'll report back in 6 months. Not that I'm giving the cards a time limit, but I'll report back in 6 months.
Deal. Siri, set
Did you
a
learn anything?
6-month timer. Not yet. Still kind of confused on the whole thing, but very much down to clown.
But he tried.
Yeah, I printed out invitations and instructions.
It was really
and
cute.
Like a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It was really cute. And he also got me, I've had these for a while, but I have 2 sets of tarot cards, like a regular set of tarot cards, and then an Agatha all along set of tarot cards.
Yeah.
So we each had our own deck. We liked one deck more than the other. I won't say which. But it was
You
fun.
can say which.
It wasn't the Agatha all along ones, unfortunately.
Well, that's because there was a lot of story built into that from the show.
The pictures are cool, but as you're learning, not a great
Yeah, I'm
deck to
like,
have.
do I have to know who her son is in order to
Nikki, yeah.
understand this card? I don't know. But
It
it's
was
good
fun.
times.
So if you want a tarot card reading, I'll be holding them at our house or at the studio.
Which you don't
once
know
a
where
month.
it is.
So if you can find us here on the day that I'm here once a month,
You can get
your tarot. You can get a tarot card reading from
and you
yours
can get
truly.
a photo booth
Yeah.
if
and
you can tear it down.
we'll be learning
There you go.
together. So
Wasn't just that. That's all, folks. We also just got back from Orlando.
The hottest place on earth.
Yeah, word to the wise. And thanks for nobody telling us this.
A lot of people told us. Troy.
Okay, thanks to
Craig.
everyone who told us this. Brutally hot. Like,
So hot.
just melting.
Okay, we picked the wrong month.
Which we knew because we've
picked
been
the
to
wrong
Orlando
month.
in August before.
It wasn't this hot. Team members literally said, like, this is the hottest it's been.
Yeah.
It was like, great.
Perfect.
But yeah, we went to Orlando.
Even the rental car lady was like, you're going to die out there.
Yeah.
And we're like, thanks, lady.
Yeah, we did talk about this on our last podcast a little bit. Spoilers, if you remember.
We hadn't gone to Orlando.
I know, but we talked about it because this was coming out on the Wednesday that we were in Orlando. So we did kind of talk about our Orlando trip a little bit.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
We just talked about it. We told people we were
Oh,
going.
yeah, but we did it now.
Yeah, we did it. And we did 4 parks and it was great.
What was your favorite park? Or give me all 4 parks and then your favorite. We won't spend too much time on the vacation and just want to
Like
get the highlights.
favorite of all 4 parks, like at each park.
Yeah, out of those
Listen,
parks, what was your favorite park? Or however you want to do it. It's really arbitrary, whatever you want to share.
I'll do it this way. Listen, so we did 4 parks. First day, Epic Universe, brand new Universal Park out there, open in May of this year. Loved it. It needs more stuff.
Yeah, especially shade. Needs more
They do have
shade.
some good cool off centers. My parents told us.
Yeah,
What are they
cool
called? Cool zones, which I couldn't. They were too far out of the way for me to find, and I wasn't that hot. I mean, I was hot, but I was like, I'm fine. But my parents did go because it was hot.
Yeah.
But Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon. Anyone knows that was my favorite part of that park.
Really incredibly themed.
Oh yeah, I could have stayed all day there. They had the How to Train Your Dragon ride. It was the very first ride we went on. It's a roller coaster. It was Brooklyn's favorite. It was my favorite. It was perfect. I did do the Ministry of Magic ride there, which is incredible
Okay.
in its own right. And I mean, you go through the Ministry of Magic. This is a lot of information. You go through the Ministry of Magic. My mom literally went, did they film here? And I was like, it didn't exist, but that's how good it looks.
Was that at Epic?
Yeah.
Okay.
The line was freaking long. We got on it. The ride was incredible as well. Really short, but really, really well done. But I truly would tell people to this is dumb because why would you stand in a line to not go on the ride?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
you
did
do.
it the entire time.
I know, but for that long, this was like 2.5 hours. But it was gorgeous. Like to see the Ministry of Magic, that it was just absolutely gorgeous and wonderful. It was really fun. So anyways, but Isle of Berk was my favorite there. The next day we went to Animal Kingdom. Love me some Animal Kingdom. It's a lot cooler because there's a lot more shade. The best ride at that park is the Pandora Flight of Passage or the Avatar Flight of Passage in the Pandora
which we've
section.
been on before, but it still holds up.
This park also holds the record for my least favorite ride, which would be the Avatar
The
water
other Avatar
ride,
one.
which we stood in line for an hour to be on a ride for 10 seconds.
I mean, truly, if
I
we're
was like-
non-ironically talking about it, what do you think? 75 seconds in a slow boat?
I don't even know that it was a minute. It may have been a minute. It may have been less. It was really,
Horrible.
yeah, and the boat was slow. Think like Pirates ride, slow.
If all you did was go around the Blue Bayou restaurant.
Yeah. There's no drops. There's no fun. It's just that. There's singing. We liked the singing Avatar. But
Yeah,
that was
there's
at the
one
very
Avatar character, and that's it.
end. So that was a bummer. That really changed Brooklyn's whole attitude. I remember after she was so excited, having a great time. She was hot, but she was doing great. We got off that ride and she was like, I'm done.
Yeah, she just melted after
I
that.
was like, all right, let's go. So there's that. But that my least favorite. But love that park. The next day we did 2 parks. We did Universal Island of Adventure and Universal Studios. Which shout out to Jen. Thanks, Jen. We got unlimited express passes.
So cool
all day
of her.
long, which means you can go on rides over and over and over again, not just once, but multiple times. So worth it.
Boy, did we do it.
Yeah, I don't think we would have had the day that we had if we didn't have those. It's too big. Each park is huge, and to do them together is a lot. But we talked about it because the very first we went. Harry Potter Land is my favorite land in that whole area. It was Brooklyn's as well, but we did go on the Hagrid's ride, which is one of my favorite rides, and Brooklyn had been looking forward to and was very excited about. And then about a quarter of the way in, had a breakdown and was crying the rest of the time. And if anyone's ever been on that ride, what you know is that while it's a roller coaster, you don't sit side by side, but you don't sit side by side. It's not like I can just reach over and grab her hand. I'm on a freaking motorcycle and she's in a sidecar. Yeah. And so I'm like having to reach across to try to grab her while also trying to hold myself on the bar so that I'm not getting whipped around as well. It is one of the fastest rides. They said it has 5 acceleration points, which is like a record.
Wow.
Which we'd watched a bunch of videos and we should have known that, but I don't think any of us thought about it. It also goes up and then goes backwards and then drops down.
Yeah, that scared our kid pretty bad.
She knew, but I think because it was going so fast, she wasn't ready. So that we did that, but I was saying that because had we not had the express passes, we would have spent 2 hours in line to go on this ride that she was so excited about for her to have a breakdown, take a half hour to calm herself, only to then go in line for another hour to get back on the horse, so to speak, and get another ride. But for us, it was more like 30 minutes in that line, 10 minutes in another line, and then we just kept going. So I'm really, really grateful. That was really fun. And then last day we went to Epcot, which was probably my favorite day. I don't know that it's
so hot.
I don't know that it was my favorite park, but it was probably my favorite day.
Yeah.
Because we took it easy.
Yeah.
And any day is a good day when you start off at a pastry shop, the Patissiere.
Yeah, it was a good way to start the day.
France.
Yeah.
In Epcot, which we sat down and we ate pastries, and Brooklyn had the time of her life. And then we went on Ratatouille, and she was like, I love it.
Because it's a great ride.
It is a great ride. It is. Waited a long time for it, but it was great. And then I dropped my frosé, which was the saddest part of it all.
That was sad.
I drank most of it. I should have gone back and got another.
We'll fix that tonight.
You live and you learn. Okay. Deal. Promise?
Yeah, I'll find a frosé machine.
You just got to, you can make it yourself.
A slushy machine.
Just blend it. Blend the ice.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea. You get those big chunks of ice.
Add your
it's never
rosé.
the same.
We have a puree one.
Do we have rosé?
No.
How could we
I have
possibly get
sangria.
it?
You think I could do a...
I don't know. I didn't have any of your rosé. I have no idea what it tastes like, but we can give it a shot.
Who knows? Anywho, so all that to say, favorite park. Oh, see, this is hard. We get this every time.
Before you say that, you didn't mention your Guardians experience at the end of the day.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians Rewind.
Cosmic
Rewind, which is only out in Florida, is probably one of the best rides, in my opinion, that exists at Disney, in the Disney, and honestly, across probably both parks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is my favorite. And I took my parents on it. I told them we had to go. And if you've been on Cosmic Rewind, then you know. And if you haven't, then you should go and find out. But it is a roller coaster where the music changes every time to a different Guardians song from the soundtrack.
Maybe. I don't think September was in any of the movies.
But it's on the soundtrack.
Okay.
It's on the Guardians soundtrack.
Yeah?
It is.
Okay.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't think it is. Keep explaining yourself.
I think it is. The first time we had, I'm gonna get you. And what's
One
that
Way or
song?
Another?
One
Pat
Way or
Benatar?
Another. Yeah, that was the song we had the first time we had September. But anyways, it's a roller coaster that goes in a roller coaster, but each car is on its individual. It turns 360 degrees, and so you're on this roller coaster, kind of like Space Mountain, but you're also turning towards the screens and doing things. It's very, very fun. If you get motion sick, don't go on it. If you love roller coasters, you'll love this ride. But I took my parents on it because it was really. I knew that they would like it. And so we went on, we stood in line, and then we got through the whole entire ride. It was so fun. And at the very, very end, the ride stopped. And so we were stuck on the ride for like 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in the middle there. I don't know how long it was. And I was like, well, whatever. At least we got through the whole thing. Like, how great. And then we got off the ride and they were like, we're so sorry about that. We're going to give you a fast pass to go on or lightning lane, whatever. I know it's fast passes to go on any ride you want in the park. Just hold out your ticket. And so they did that. And so my mom and I went right back on it.
Yeah, at this point, Brooklyn and I have been waiting for 90 minutes to leave because she was done.
She didn't want to go on anything else. No. You should have gone on Ratatouille again.
We didn't know you'd be riding a ride twice.
That's true. But it would have taken up the time of the whole line that we stood in the first time.
She was pretty done, though.
I know. And she doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's true, too.
She ate a lot of food. A lot of good food. Which
True.
We did eat in Italy and Epcot, which was great.
Yeah, it wasn't the pizza place Naples or whatever,
No,
they
have out
Disneyland,
here.
but it was
No,
like
and that's in
Napoli or
downtown,
something.
Yeah.
Napoli?
I don't know, but it was very good.
Good
So
pizza.
10 out of 10 recommend. Good sangria flight.
A little expensive, but you can buy a pizza and it feeds the whole table.
Oh, yeah.
And so we still got out of there at like $120, $130 for pizza for all five of us.
Yeah, but we did.
And your dad got a flight of
Sangria
sangrias, and you got a drink,
I got
and
an
your mom
Aperol.
got a spaghetti.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn got a
lemonade.
lemonada.
Yeah.
And I had water.
Yeah. Well, water was the right choice, but I was happy with my Aperol.
Yeah, I only drank water at the parks because I was trying not to die of dehydration.
Yeah, this was the only day that I drank stuff. Anyways, all that to say, I think that my favorite park.
Yeah.
think my favorite was really loud. I think my favorite park was probably my favorite land was Isle of Berk. That's
Yes.
I would wanted more time in How to Train Your Dragon Land.
Sure. It's awesome.
Sorry, Disneyland. I think Universal does it better.
Certainly out there.
Out there. Yeah. Out here, Disney does it better.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Harry Potter section of Universal is incredible and amazing, especially when you go back on platform 9 3/4. Like, it's incredible. But I think that the How to Train Your Dragon Land, if I could go back, I would stay there. What about you?
Well, I wanted to mention something since I'm not a theme park guy. I'm not a roller coaster guy.
Oh, the shows.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about that, but I'm glad you brought it up because I think it's good.
Well, we watched a lot of videos going into this, and rarely did we see anything about the shows. And as a person who doesn't want to be outside and doesn't want to ride on a roller coaster because it makes him sick, and he just does not like the experience of being on a roller coaster, that like
You did go
hold
on a roller
on kind of
coaster.
feel and G-forces and momentum, it's just not for me.
I will say you did go on a few, and I was proud of you. You went on one with B,
I
like
tried.
an actual roller
I had
coaster with B.
Dramamine in my system. I had one of those nausea patches behind my ear.
He went all out.
Yeah, and I carried everything all the time. I was like the pack mule of the trip.
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly surprised by the shows. There was a show in Isle of Berk, The Untrainable Dragon.
Yeah.
That's, no spoilers here, was just wonderful. Like kind of mind-blowing that they can do this.
Especially if you love How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Yep.
You're like, wow.
Yeah, so that was all of our favorite shows. I also got to see there's a Cirque type show at the Harry Potter
A circus.
area in Epic.
Yeah, an Epic. In
Yeah,
Ministry
it's
of
like
Magic.
a how to Fantastic Beast show,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's a circus theme. That one was probably my second or third favorite. We saw The Lion King at Disney World at Animal Kingdom, and that was cool, but it felt a bit dated versus the other two that we had seen.
Yes. Had you not seen the other two first, I think we probably
Yeah.
would have been like, wow, that was so cool. And like how fun that they were doing like.
And it was cool. There was
Circus stuff.
acrobatics.
Yeah,
It was very, very cool. There was that one. And then we had already seen the Bourne Identity Ultimatum,
Oh my
whatever.
gosh,
the Bourne
that's
Stunt
so good.
Spectacular, Stuntacular.
Yeah.
But we saw that again, and that's still, that's got to be my number 2 because it's just so incredible how they do that.
Yeah. Had we gone to Hollywood Studios, Indiana Jones Stunt Show would have been top of the list.
Love that one too. That one's great.
We didn't go there.
Yeah. So shout out to those shows. If you're not a roller coaster person like me, go see the shows. I would be happy just going and seeing the shows out there. I would have been totally fine.
Yeah. The Bourne Identity one is like incredible.
It's freaking great. Oh, and shout out to the Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York ride. Don't sleep on that. That was at one of the Universal parks, and it does seem like it's going to be boring. I don't watch the show, so I was like, I don't even know what these jokes, like I won't be in on the joke. It was still awesome.
Brooklyn liked it too.
Yeah. It
Quite
was
a bit, actually.
Very surprising. Very surprising.
I was surprised by it too.
But Orlando is not what I want to spend all of our time on because it wasn't even my favorite thing that we did this week. Because for my birthday, which sure it was in May.
Some things you can't control.
Sure, we're in August.
Yeah.
Kelly got me great seats and great tickets. Got us rather great seats / tickets to an improv show called Ben Schwartz and Friends. You might know Ben Schwartz as John Ralphio from Parks and Rec. I got run over by Alexis.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Dumbledore. Always reminds me of that Harry Potter puppet thing. You also might know him as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in all 3 of those movies and so many other places and spaces. He's freaking hilarious. I love him. I could go on. But Kelly got us like 5th row tickets in where were we at? The Orpheum?
Orpheum.
Which
In
I've
LA.
never been to.
Me either.
Beautiful theater. Definitely stacks up strong against like Pantages and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of nicer than Pantages.
Yeah, it's definitely small. I think it was smaller than Pantages, but
think
it's
so?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in between Pantages and the El Cap. Does that make sense?
There's
Terms
not
of
enough
sizing?
bathrooms at the Orpheum. And there's more bathrooms at Pantages.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. It was awesome. Got to see them perform. It was Ben and 3 of his friends. Of course, names will escape me, but our big thing was
There was Drew.
Drew, who was hilarious.
There was Amy
McIntyre, maybe?
Yeah, Amy
No,
Holland. Mary Holland.
who I looked up, and I think she was in, or at least at the premiere of Night Bitch, which you were doing.
Oh, that's crazy. I might be able to find her.
Yeah, you might find a photo of her.
Oh, wow.
Freaking hilarious. But our girl, Lauren Lapkus.
Lauren Lapkus. We love Lauren Lapkus. That was
So
such a fun
funny.
surprise.
She's hysterical. She was, you'd probably know her best from The Wrong Missy on Netflix, co-starring alongside David Spade.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew her first from Pete Holmes and his show Crashing on HBO. She played his first wife or ex-wife or whatever. And she's just great.
She also did the morning show with Ben Schwartz way back in the day.
Yes, the morning show. You can watch all those episodes on YouTube. So if you are a Ben Schwartz fan or a Lauren Lapkus fan and you're like, I don't know who these people are, but sounds like they like them, I should check it out.
Yeah, and
YouTube, the morning show.
I think Lauren Lapkus is from UCB as well. So if you know improv, you probably know.
Yeah, UCB and Groundlings are the big two out here.
Yeah.
Lots of people like Will Ferrell came from UCB. Paul Rubens.
Leslie Knope, that's not her name. Amy Poehler.
I think Amy Poehler was Second City. But what's her name from Friends? Whose name was?
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow. Lots and lots of people. Chris Kattan. All sorts of people came from UCB. Or Groundlings. Actually, I'm mixing it up. That's Groundlings.
Yeah, I was like...
I, too, have taken many classes at the Groundlings. I almost said I'm a part of Groundlings. I'm not a part of Groundlings, but I've taken their courses.
Yeah.
So I think I'm mixing it up. All I'm saying is we love improv, and it was a great show. It was the best. It was the best improv show I've ever been to.
Yeah, you know, we talked about this a little bit of like, man, we really do like improv. We do go to quite a bit. What's that one? That's more kiddie.
Comedy Sports?
Comedy Sports.
We haven't been there in a long time.
I don't know. I mean, I know it exists, but I don't.
They actually moved buildings recently.
Brooklyn,
a couple years ago.
We could take Brooklyn to something like that.
That's
she might love that. But like Comedy Sports, we've done Groundlings a few times. Our friend Rob does stuff there, so we've watched him perform there as well. We've done other stuff too. We did Pete Holmes, which I guess probably isn't.
Largo.
Maybe it's not improv, but he
had
like
stand-up.
Taylor Tomlinson, all that stuff.
I forgot she was there.
Yeah,
Judd Apatow was there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So.
But friggin', they start off the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we need a suggestion. What's the story of your best day or worst day?
Because they improv based off of the audience.
Yeah.
Long
story short, this dude starts talking, and I was like, I know that voice. It was my buddy Josh, who also does basically what I do, minus the DJing. He is a host, like a red carpet host for Marvel and Amazon and different things.
Yeah.
But I was like, what are the chances that he's at this show too?
I know. It was a crazy time where I was like, it's the one time I wish that you had a story that was like either the best day or the worst day of your life that was like funny and engaging, so that when they asked you what you did, you could be like, well, I'm a host for Marvel Lucasfilm. And they'd be like, you and you?
Yeah.
And you guys would have been like, yeah, we know each other.
Fantastic Four? Yeah.
Because I think they would have played it up.
It would have
on
been
stage.
really funny.
It
For
would have
sure.
been
I just didn't want to
funny.
be the jerk who was like interrupting or being like, I know him.
Yeah, I know.
I just
Although
wanted
it would have been funny, but
just wanted to let it be. But it was cool. You got to meet Josh. He's a really great dude. I think I'm going to have him on the show at some point now that our studio's getting set up.
Yeah.
I think he'd be an awesome guest. He's like, we're so similar, the two of us.
Yeah.
Like, could be brothers. But that was a really pleasant
he was
surprise.
cool.
Anyways, that was a great show. Thanks for getting tickets.
You're welcome. But anyways, yeah, that was really, really fun. We both really love Ben Schwartz, so I think it was fun to see him in person. And I was really grateful that our seats were so close.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing being at an improv show because you want to sit close enough that you can see what's going on, but you don't want to sit so close that they could call on you for some reason.
Yeah.
And there are times that Ben has gone out into the audience and done stuff. Do you remember that? Him and
Middleton Schwartz? Yeah. When he was the alien in the first few rows.
Yep. So it was a, what's what we're looking for? It was a risk.
Oh yeah.
But
I thought like a perfect
off.
balance maybe.
It was great.
Well, it was a great time. And there's more to talk about from our week, but boy, oh boy.
And I will say this, unlike Pantages, the Orpheum does let you bring in the alcohol that you buy in the lobby.
Which is really convenient.
That is a win. Thanks,
Shout out
Tracy.
to the Orpheum. Yeah, our girl Tracy hooking it up. Giving us that free water bottle.
I think she also, well, I shouldn't say that.
Why? No one knows who Tracy is.
But they know, we said her
She
name.
gave us
and where she
dumbles
works.
instead of singles.
Yeah, she
we
did.
don't know that.
No,
We
she
don't
did.
know that.
We're not confident, but she did give us the big cup instead of the small cup.
That's our girl Tracy. Told us to sneak into the after party.
She had, her eyeliner was fire.
And her zipper on
And
the
her zipper
earring.
ear.
Good
And her
times.
nails.
We make friends
Anyway.
everywhere we go. I love it. Or we run into friends. So fun. Hey, instead of jumping into questions like we've been doing since it is our 2-year anniversary, I want to make sure that we hit the staples from a year ago, from 2 years ago. So if you don't mind, I would love to either start with, even that happened today, still wasn't at the beginning of our show.
Really?
We started the show
We
started with stories and unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
Probably unpopular opinions first. Would you like to? Let's start with stories.
I trust you.
I still want to end.
I'm giving up.
And I will say there are so many stories, including stories that people have sent in. So many stories this week because we've been gone for. We've been away for 2 weeks, even though we haven't missed an episode. So there's lots to cover. Let's jump into stories.
Okay.
And because I know these stories are going to lead into more stories.
Okay.
Kel,
Yeah.
it's Labubu Mania.
Oh no.
Yes, we didn't talk about that on our
Labubu or
trip.
Lafufu?
Labubu or Lafufu. How would you describe these little demon dolls for people who have never seen or understand what a Labubu
You
is?
literally they're little demon dolls.
They look like
They look
little.
like, you know what they look like? Sorry,
What?
go ahead.
I was gonna say they're like most of them are like 4 or 5 inches tall.
Yeah.
and they look like humans with shark teeth, as if they had onesie pajamas on that have like ears, like they're trying to be a rabbit or something.
Yeah, they look like trolls, like the dolls trolls, if they were gremlins.
Yeah, it's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
We had a interesting experience on our trip where we happened to find some Labubus in a store.
Listen.
What you need to know is it is impossible to find these. Think what Beanie Babies was in like the 2000s or 90s, where you were trying to find that rare one or trying to make sure it was legit or whatever.
Yeah.
It is that, but with Labubus now.
Yeah, and we did not know that our daughter was interested in Labubus.
Until she saw it and she was like, it's the only thing I care about.
Yeah.
Long story short, we got her one. Actually, your dad.
My grandpa came in.
Because Brooklyn was going to buy it with her own money. She was so pumped.
Because she earned like $90 doing homework.
She did so much math, guys.
To earn $90 to spend at the parks and then leave it to my parents to be amazing and wonderful. Gifted her a brand new
Okay.
Harry Potter wallet with $100 in it
She was rolling. She was paying
at the
for
start
all
of
our
our
meals.
trip. Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Anyway, long
My
story short,
sugar baby.
she was so excited. And she opened it and she was like, it's a Lafufu, which is a fake knockoff Labubu.
That's what they call them, Lafufus.
And 100% it was. We
Yeah,
now know.
We now know.
But it was like the
we should
highest
have
of
known.
highs crashing to the lowest of lows.
And then she came back around.
She did. But all that to say, Labubu Mania is here.
It's
Who knows
here.
how long it'll stay, but it's here. In fact,
It's like Beanie Babies
things
all
are
over
getting
again.
so crazy that $7,000 worth of Labubus were stolen from a store in LA. Actually, I think it was like La Crescenta.
I'm pretty
or
sure they
something.
were
I can't remember.
Lafufus. Just
They
kidding.
weren't.
I know. I'm sure they
No,
were real.
$7,000. So the toy vendor at One Stop Sales posted surveillance footage showing a group of people wearing hoodies and face coverings breaking in.
Yeah.
The suspects were seen shuffling through items and carrying out boxes from the shops. All in all, it was about $7,000 worth of Labubu dolls stolen from this store.
Dang.
No one was harmed in the break-in. Only minor injuries or Labubus were sustained. You're welcome. But isn't that crazy? Is this like a real deal collectible? I think we talked about one.
It's like Beanie Babies.
I think we talked about one on the show a couple months ago that sold for like $150K
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, truly, I know I've said it now, but it truly is like Beanie Babies, where people
Yeah.
go in and they kind of are like,
But it's a mystery box
They're
Beanie Baby. It's not like you can see what it is.
Yeah.
You're just getting a box.
that's true.
And if you are looking for Labubus, just know that the top of that box needs to have a pull tab that would tear off the top. Don't buy it if it's got a bunch of Scotch tape on it.
I really was ready for you to be like, and if you're looking for Labubus, we may or may not have $7,000 worth of stock in our other room. So hit us up if
Yep.
you can find the studio on the day that we're here doing tarot card readings.
Totally unrelated to the story.
Unrelated.
Unrelated news.
Unrelated.
Unrelated.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
That was a good bit, though.
Thanks.
You could have just done the bit. You didn't
I
have to
did it.
tell me. You could have been
I
like,
did it.
just
Well,
we'll edit this
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are you tired of all of the different streaming apps and trying to figure out who's on what and what goes
Oh
where?
my God. Yeah. Yes. And also asking you, is this company this one? Is this one?
Do we have blah blah blah?
Well, remember I was like, who has this? And you were like, oh, that's
Like what show?
Yeah.
Like who has South
who
Park or
owns
whatever?
this? Yeah. Or if it's with NBC, for example, like where
Where
is
do
it
I watch
showing?
it?
What about if
Peacock.
it's on? Yeah. The only one that's is Disney. If it's on Disney, it's on Disney.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because as of
Oh my God.
2026, the Hulu app is officially being phased out as Disney will fully integrate the service into Disney Plus. So they've been
Bye
like
bye
a
Hulu.
yes and no. Bye bye Hulu app.
As long as they keep all my shows, Bones is there. So
It's
Bones
all
is.
on there. It'll all just now be living on Disney Plus.
That's a little bit weird for me because a lot of the not all shows on Hulu.
Makes sense for Disney.
Yeah.
But that's been a thing since I think the first rated R thing they got, I'm pretty sure was Wolverine, the quote unquote final Hugh Jackman one, the black and white one.
That still makes sense to me.
But then you started, it's why? Because it's like within Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's plenty, like Gumball is on Disney Plus, isn't it? That show
Yeah,
that
but
Brooklyn watches.
like I said, like Bones.
That's Cartoon Network.
Bones is a
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gumball makes sense because it's still a cartoon that's meant for Disney. For me, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's like kids, that's Marvel, that's Star Wars. Like
totally the big ones. Yeah,
it's kind of that. And so I
but
think
now you can watch The Handmaid's Tale on Disney
I
Plus.
know that's kind of it's weird. The Handmaid's Tale, Bones. I think think of my shows like The Hating or movies like The Hating Game.
Yeah.
Like that might be on Netflix. I don't actually know, but it might be on Hulu.
Like
that would now
it's
be
on Hulu. That's the one where it looks like the guy and the girl are like standing in an elevator, like not looking at each other. Lucy Hale's in it.
Yeah, Lucy Hale.
Yeah, that's Hulu.
But you know what I mean? Like that would now be a Disney thing, but in my mind that doesn't connect as that.
For sure.
So it's and again, I'm talking about all old shows because it's funny, I don't go to Hulu as much now. Netflix has become my first pick kind of the shows that I watch.
think it just depends on what's on, like what you're watching.
But Netflix is, I guess it makes more sense to me why you wouldn't be seeing new stuff on Hulu necessarily if Disney's been trying to integrate it into Disney. Because it's been a long time since I've been like, oh, I'm watching this new show and it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
If anything, it's like, oh, I'm watching High Potential, that's on Disney.
Right.
Oh, I'm watching Wednesday or
why
Stranger
would High
Things.
Potential be on Disney? That's a Hulu show. Now it'll be on Disney.
I watched it on Disney.
It's an ABC show?
It's an ABC show.
See that, and that's what I think happened here is that Hulu used to have, or Disney used to own like 50 or 51% of Hulu.
Yeah.
It now has purchased all of it. So it's theirs in the same way that ABC is theirs.
Yeah,
with
but
High
like
Potential.
ABC shows still make sense to me too.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? It's just certain things that I'm like, oh, that's weird that'll be. And I can't even really name any of them right now. I just know Hulu felt like kind of the catch-all of things when you were looking for stuff. They
I always
probably
thought it was great.
had it.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers was on there.
Yeah.
But that's on
Disney
Disney
now.
Plus anyway. So you can still just buy a Hulu subscription through Disney Plus, but everything is going to be in there.
Which is great.
Yeah, probably.
Ours is bundled, right?
Yeah, we have a bundle that's already Disney Plus and Hulu. So
Is it cheaper?
theoretically, but half the time I'm like told that our cell phone plan pays
should
for
be-
this. I have no idea.
It does.
I don't know.
Our business card actually might pay for that one.
All I know is where to find YouTube, and that's the only thing I watch because I'm 12. Hey, we showed your dad that fun weird history food.
Weird food history, yeah.
I think it's called Weird History Food, which is not a great
Probably because
order
they
of
have weird
words.
history and then they have
I think they have weird
food.
history, different categories. He loved it. Check that out if you like little documentaries, little 10-minute documentaries. Are
Honestly.
so fun. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Speaking of Hulu, though, did you know that they just ordered a pilot for a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot?
Yes.
You did know about this.
Yeah, they've already picked their new. She's not going to be Buffy, but maybe they picked their new Buffy, their new Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, so I don't know too much about this. I don't know who Ryan Kira Armstrong is, but that's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
I watched the whole reveal video of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay, then you might know more about it than I do.
I don't know. I know they're working out right now to get ready for the show. Sarah Michelle Gellar, hot right now.
Always hot. Always. So hot right now.
I'm actually...
Sarah Michelle Gellar, so hot right now.
Well, she was just in the
Hansel.
spoilers, which you hopefully have seen it by now. She
3,
was just
2,
in
1.
the I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot, even though she died in the first one.
And spoilers over.
Yeah, they brought her back for that, which is great. I'm excited for her. I think Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of those shows that has a cult following of sorts.
Didn't you watch it? That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. Oh, I watched it when I was younger. I tried to rewatch it again recently, and I think I only got... That is the one thing. It is a weird thing to complain about, but when we were back in our day, when we were growing up, seasons were like 20 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you'd once a week, you would watch it and it would go on.
You had to fill a whole like season, not a season of like shows, like a season of the year, like the whole fall.
Yeah. So it was like 20 episodes or 20 to 22. That was like the norm. So it is. And I hate that that's changed, except when I'm trying to rewatch stuff and I'm like, wow, I have 20 seasons to get through this first season and there's 7.
Like Bones. Oh, no. Bones is a great example of like 20 episodes
Yeah,
of
which
show.
is great. Yeah, but it's kind of the same thing. Whereas now, like I'm watching Wednesday and I think there's 8 episodes. There's 4 and 4. You know what I mean? Like, and you can watch that really quick.
Honestly, Netflix is the one who kind of made that model happen.
Yeah.
8 episodes. It was like 8 to 12. You're in, you're out, you're on with your life.
Which is great. I'm not mad about that. But I did try to rewatch it recently, but it was just a lot of episodes.
Yeah. Well,
so it takes a long time for things to happen because
right.
you're drawing out storylines, you're trying to build the tension, you're trying to make, what's going on, what's happening. But I really do like that show and I'm excited. I know you have more to say. I will say this. I'm excited for Sarah Michelle Gellar because a couple years ago they tried to do a Cruel Intentions reboot with her.
I did not know that.
That didn't hit. I think they did 1 season of it. They're now.
Oh, it was a TV show?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a TV show where she was kind of going to be in it. I now know that they're doing another Cruel Intentions one.
Okay.
That I don't know that it's canon. I think it might be separate, but the same. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain that. Whereas the original one that they were doing was going to include Sarah Michelle Gellar and was going to kind of be connecting the dots. So I'm excited for her in terms of this, because I'm like, oh, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer and she will be a part of it. Who knows for how long? I'm hoping she plays more of like the Giles character.
Sure. We all know who that is.
Giles was her like teacher.
Is that her pseudonym?
Her teacher.
She like writes fanfic or like writes gossip in a column in what was it? Bruce? Grace?
Giles.
What was it? Giles?
But Giles was like her mentor, her like, there's a name for it, like a slayer or something, but like, who knows?
It was her Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. So I'm kind of hoping that she plays that role so that she gets to be a part of.
So there was not a lot in the Variety article that I read about this, but it does kind of sound like that. What we know is this woman, Ryan, the actress's name, she's playing the new kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She is in high school.
Yeah, and just like Buffy was.
It's unclear whether or not she's going to be partnering up with Sarah Michelle Gellar or Buffy, or if Buffy's just coming for the pilot and handing over the stakes. I was going to say the reins, but something like that. So I'm not quite sure.
I'm hopeful that she'll be like a Giles. That'd be really cool. That'd be a good role for her. Kind of a full circle moment.
To be the mentor, the trainer. Yeah,
it make the most sense. The whole thing with this is that like there can only ever be one Slayer at a time, and one Slayer dies, another is awoken. But Buffy, spoilers, it's like 1,000,000 years old. Sorry, like 20 years old now. But Buffy dies, and they bring her back to life. But it still has awoken the next Slayer. So Buffy's kind of like an additional Slayer.
Like in the Avatar series, like I forget the series. Like in Buddhism, when the Dalai Lama dies, another one comes.
Except that
he's reincarnated.
Except that they brought back to life the old Dalai Lama, and so now there's two. But like the new one is actually the new Slayer. Yeah, new Dalai Lama. Sorry, keep in.
And the Dalai Lama is fighting vampires. Buddhism sounds awesome,
right? But does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Buffy is still like a Slayer, but like
we're still talking about.
She's not
the girl, the Slayer.
One. Yeah.
That's kind of the formula. If you live long enough and you were young when you had a property, you go do the same thing, and now your kid is the person or whatever.
She looks freaking incredible still.
It's the Degrassi formula.
That's true. She looks incredible for her age.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
Yeah.
She also says, even though details are sparse, she's confident that they'll get it right. So that's exciting. I've never heard a celebrity tell me that they were going to get a reboot right and be wrong. So we shall see.
Is Joss Whedon
give it 2 to 3 seasons max?
Is Joss Whedon the
no? I don't
showrunner, but
I don't think I'm not sure if you're up on this.
Oh, is he not good anymore?
He's been on the outs for a bit since he took over the reshoots of Justice League. I don't know. I don't have the details, so I don't want to spread bad information. But it seemed to be more misogynistic behavior rather than like Me Too type stuff.
Okay.
But
yeah, I do know that.
Yeah. So he kind of has been on the outs for a while. I haven't heard Joss Whedon in like a long time.
That's right,
Joss Whedon. So, I did see the name of the director for the pilot in the article, but I can't remember. But it did, if my brain serves me correctly, did seem like it was a woman who was directing it. So all signs point to like they're doing it the right way.
That's great.
So
okay, cool.
That could be something to look forward to. Big deal for me this week. And it's ironic because you and I had been talking about it, and I was talking about putting a video together about it.
Courage?
No. Well, that's a whole nother complicated issue I haven't talked to you about either.
I know this. They took it off. I know.
Yeah, and it's so hard.
To find
I ended
it.
up buying the first season, and I still can't use the clips. It's a nightmare. That's for another time. But a different video idea was about my life in times with Moviefone.
Oh, yes. Moviefone.
Yes.
Are they bringing it back?
They've brought it back.
For why?
For this. Moviefone line is reconnected for the first time in 10 years, featuring a new voice for Mr. Moviefone. Do you want to know who that new voice is?
Oh, my God. Is it Patrick Warburger? What's his name?
Patrick Warburger?
What's
Warburton.
His name? Warburton.
Hey.
Hey there. Fly, little
I heard you want
aviators.
some squeaking movie time.
Cusco.
Go to the AMC. Get the popcorn. Get the popcorn. Get to the AMC.
Wrong lever!
No, it is someone from a show that you have not finished but loved. You have like 1 to 2 seasons left. This particular actor can be seen in movies like Elf,
And not Will Ferrell, dear God.
No, I would. What's wrong with Will Ferrell being the Moviefone voice? That'd be fine. But it's not. It's even more random.
Is it a girl or a guy?
It is a guy. Any guesses? Any guesses?
You only gave me one movie.
Okay,
You
truthfully,
said Elf, and I was like, okay, you got
but
old people in that
he's
movie.
also in
No
Game
offense.
of Thrones. How about that? Because that was the show I was referring to earlier.
Oh, is it Pedro Pascal?
Is
it Daddy?
It's a safe bet that it would be Pedro, but in
Or
this
Pedro.
case, it is not Pedro Pascal. Think one
Oh.
more time. This is a staple character for Game of Thrones.
Is he British? Is it Kit Harington?
He is not British, and his
Oh.
name is not Kit.
Is it Dinkle?
Oh boy,
What's his name? That was really
Patrick
mean.
Warburger?
I'm sorry.
Dinkelvoss.
What's his name?
Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage. See, I was right. Dinkle
Dinkle?
something.
Dinkle.
Dinklage.
Yeah. Not the same thing at all.
Is it him?
It is Peter Dinklage.
Wow, he's been perfect for that. What is he in that I have been watching and I haven't finished?
I have no idea.
You said he's
You
in a
watch
show
so
that
much.
you've watched.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. I was like, what are you talking about?
Ever heard of it?
He was in something
it's
else.
on Disney Plus.
He was in Wicked.
Yeah, kind of.
Something really
He's like not-
bad.
He's really not. That was impressive.
Thank
He's
you.
not cool about being a part of that. Every interview I've seen, he's like, I mean, I recorded in a VO studio and I
He
was never
wasn't-
a part of anything, and I don't know why I'm here at the premiere. He's like, has not been touting the company line here.
I mean, he'll be in it again in the next one. Just
We'll
his
have to
voice,
see.
though.
But anyway, it is him because he's
Oh my
promoting.
gosh, are you about to call? Go ahead.
Am I about to call? Yeah.
He's promoting what?
His new movie, The Toxic Avenger, which is a New Jersey-based superhero who was a janitor who got, I guess, toxic goo spilled on him or
Is it
fell in.
part of the Marvel
No,
universe?
it's just a comic book. But let's give a little listen for the first time in 10 years to a little thing I call Moviefone.
Hello and welcome to Moviefone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie you want to see now. Boop, beep, boop, bop. You have selected Toxic Avenger.
Anyway, what's funny?
So it's not real movie phone. It's just a fake
No,
one.
it's just for
Boop,
Toxic Avenger.
boop.
But what's funny is I called it the other day when I was prepping the show, and that was not the message I got.
What was the message you got?
It was, hi, I'm Peter Dinklage, the Toxic Avenger, and I'm going to describe to you this movie instead of playing
So
a
it's
trailer.
different every time.
Maybe it knew that I already called, but I
Maybe.
was just tickled.
That is hysterical.
Also, the history of Moviefone and how it died is more interesting than you might think. More on that later, but I thought that was cool.
Coming to a YouTube channel near you.
That's true. YouTube.com/it's hardly working. Probably. Who knows?
Probably.
Another part of our childhood, much like Moviefone, is gone. Do you have tissues in the new studio? Are we ready with tissues? Yes, use that palm frond. Well, it's actually a part of our childhood that I didn't realize was still around. So that might take the edge off a little bit.
Will I know that it was still around? We'll find out. Go for it.
AOL is discontinuing its dial-up internet service.
Who am I going to catfish now? How am I going to do it?
On the normal internet, I guess.
Wow.
But anyway, we grew up with dial-up internet. This was back when you had to either be able to use your home phone or be on the internet, and
Yeah.
you couldn't do both.
Yes.
It was an iconic moment where you'd walk into Blockbuster, get your disc with 100 free hours of AOL, take
that
it
how you would
home,
do
stick
that?
it in there to... yeah, it was a whole thing.
I don't remember doing that.
Well, coming to a video near you soon. But there was one thing that every millennial, young and old, immediately will know when they hear. And it's 30 seconds long.
I'm
And it
ready.
will be the last time we get to hear it. So I plan on playing this in its entirety.
It's going to be his new ringtone.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
You remember this sound?
It hurts my ears.
That's right, kids. This
Sorry,
is what
everybody.
accessing the internet was like.
I don't know that my internet ever sounded like that. I just need to be clear.
I said I was going to play it all the way through. I chose not to.
It's because the end is loud.
But that's not a joke. That's not like a ridiculous grouping of sounds. If you wanted to go on TikTok, which didn't exist, you're going to have to sit through 30 seconds of that dial-up
It's more like if you wanted to talk to your friends after school.
on AIM,
on
Instant
AIM.
Messenger.
Yeah. Miss Imperfect Me.
Yuck.
Or Spazzy Singer. 12.
Why did you always label yourself with negative adjectives?
Spazzy Singer came because of a show that I did where I was Spazzy. My name was Spazzy Singer.
You're going to be cop 2. You're going to be best friend. You're going to be
Spazzy Singer.
Spazzy
It was like
Singer.
an American Idol.
Oh,
We've talked
was
about
this a
this.
church thing?
Yeah. And the person who was supposed to do it was named Jasmine. So her name was Jazzy Singer. And she dropped out last minute. And so I took over.
And they're like, you're not good enough to be jazzy.
But
you get to be spazzy, baby.
I think that they had already figured out a bunch of stuff that probably worked with that, with like the azzy part of jazzy. And so it was just spazzy. I don't really know. I didn't care. It was fine. But I was the character I played. I played a spazzy singer.
Nailed it. That's amazing.
And so I just kind of kept it. So spazzy singer. That was my email address for a while.
Yeah, I was Top Skater 007 because I think we've talked about this on the show. There was a skateboarding arcade game in a bowling alley that I used to go to. Actually, it was like a big deal bowling alley in Studio City. I don't remember the name of it. It had like a Jerry's Famous Deli attached to it, though.
Interesting.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
Anyway, they had a skateboarding game, and I was like, I don't know this. And then I also wanted to have one that was like small X, big X, Pat person, big X, small X. But my mom said no because on the internet, X meant something bad.
Something bad.
Which, in retrospect,
Thanks, Mom.
good call.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was interesting, and I won't give you the details, I looked it up. All those horrible noises you just heard were intentional and specific and did something. Every single one did something. The ones at the beginning were establishing a connection between your computer and your phone provider.
Okay.
It was all those noises were like a digital handshake to connect you to the internet.
Why did it have to be so loud? Why couldn't it just be?
You weren't even supposed to hear it.
Yeah.
But
so
it was a
like what?
frequency and it had numbers and letters, but I didn't care to write those down.
Yeah.
But it was like, if there was a reason, if there was a way that you couldn't hear that, they would have done it that way. But they had to in order to make the digital
Whatever.
handshake.
It makes up our childhood.
What?
I said those sounds make up our childhood.
I know. Not that you seem to remember any of them.
I do remember them, actually. I just didn't. I think I'm just a little bit younger than you, and so it wasn't as much.
Mm-hmm.
I remember each of my brothers, we each got a computer for Christmas one year, and I could get onto AIM, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being like that.
Like
I
that.
remember my mom's computer being that way, playing Snake in her room
Really?
on the computer, or Battleship, whatever one of the ones where you pew 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 and you shoot up and you go across. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like Space Invaders kind of thing.
Something. Yeah, I think that's actually what it was.
Yeah, sounds right.
And then there was one with colors.
Are you talking about a game that involved colors?
Yeah, but like
That's literally every game ever.
Shut it. It was like specific where like maybe you had to get certain colors. Also, Mine, is that the name of it?
Minesweeper?
Minesweeper.
Don't quiz me on
You're nailing it.
BSPC games.
I would play Minesweeper
And we've
with my
full
godmother.
circle. We've come back to playing solitaire on iPads.
Yeah.
We are just 100
We
years
should
old.
find Minesweeper and play. See if we can play it on iPad.
It's not fun.
It's not? Not when
It's
you're playing
not.
against somebody?
I don't think you can play against someone in Minesweeper. I
thought
guess you could
did.
take
That
turns.
was like Battleship. but
I had no friends, so every game
I
was
played with
solitaire
my,
to me.
with my godmom.
No, I wish I had a
my
godmom.
aunt.
I had friends. Not like now. I had friends back then. I was once young and youthful.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Shim sent this next one in.
Hi, Shimmy.
You may recall a year or plus ago, it was somewhere between 1 to 2 years ago, because this podcast is on its 2-year anniversary. Do you remember when killer whales were attacking boats?
Yes.
And we were like, what's going on?
Yes.
Turns out that killer whales are like the actual apex predator of the ocean.
Yes.
Like they attack great white sharks
Yes.
and kill them,
Yes.
which made the article that she sent to me even more surprising.
Okay.
There are humpback whales now that are coming and disrupting killer whales who are trying to hunt seals.
Oh, the humpback whales and the seals are friends. They've made an alliance.
Like it actually is kind of like Survivor, huh?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can pull up the photo that Shim sent
Would you
me.
like to form an alliance with me?
Except you'd be like, well, look at that.
Get it, humpback whales.
When I looked at the photo,
Look,
there's a seal
is that-
balancing on top of a humpback whale with,
Is that AI?
who knows? It's on Facebook, so probably.
Go ahead. It's a humpback whale with a seal.
With the seal balancing on top, which is ironic because seals in the circus balance stuff on top of their nose. And there's a humpback, there's a killer whale,
Yeah.
looks like Free Willy in the back, who's like, hey, that's my dinner.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to feed my family of little baby whales.
Oh my gosh. I've always thought it was interesting. They're called killer whales. Yes.
The Free Willy whale.
Yeah, but what are they called?
Orcas.
Orcas.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I've always thought that they were mean, been taught that they're like
Yeah.
whale. They're like a shark.
They're like a whale.
They're more like sharks than they are like whales.
They're like a whale shark.
But you know what I mean? But I always thought it was interesting that orcas were the choice that we were like, yeah, we're going to put them in like SeaWorld.
Well, I mean, that's a perfect segue to a sad story
Rest
that
in
happened
peace.
this week.
His name is Jessica, right?
I mean, you might want to tell people what
Jennifer.
the story is before we start naming the
what's her
people
name?
involved. I didn't read the story. You told me about it.
There was a 24-year-old just passed away while she was at SeaWorld somewhere, some aquarium, performing with an orca whale.
All right. If we were going to set this up in a way that was
It's
less
just
confusing,
sad.
we would say a trainer at SeaWorld
A trainer
was held
at SeaWorld
under
this week
by its
was
whale.
pulled underwater this week by her whale friend, her orca.
Well, not friends anymore.
Yeah, while performing in front of a crowd. Was held under the water took them 10 minutes to get her out.
There's got to be like a fail-safe. Honestly, the fail-safe is probably stop putting killer whales in cages.
Yeah,
and
but this was
making
like her
them
life
dance.
dream. She was like so passionate about dolphins and whales. Like
She
she'd
did
spent
what
her
she
whole
loved.
life doing it. She died as she lived doing what she loved,
Whales.
swimming with whales.
I guess so.
Yeah, it is sad though because what you learn is that obviously they're animals. They don't know. I'm positive that it wasn't intentional,
Sure.
but accidents happen. Except that when it's an accident with an animal, there's really nothing you can do.
We've seen it a lot. It happened with Siegfried and Roy and their tigers.
Yeah.
One of the white tigers mauled one of the trainers. I don't remember if it was Siegfried or Roy. I think it was Roy. We saw it in the Chimp Crazy documentary.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to own a chimp, hopefully you don't want to own 2/3 of your face at some point because they're going to attack you. These are all wild animals.
They're wild animals. And while you can train them, in the same way you can train a dog and do the best that you can, but every now and then that dog's going to freak out over something. You're just lucky that it's a dog,
Yeah.
that you're stronger than most of the time.
You know what they needed at SeaWorld was a humpback whale.
To be like, put the trainer on my nose.
Not my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know
Would you
why
like
my
to
whales
make an
now sound like that. Yeah. See, that's a better
me?
button. Good joke, babe. That was
Thank
funny.
you.
Well, one last story. I actually have 3 more, but I'm going to cut it down to 1 more because it also has to do with animals, and it has to do with our podcast.
Great.
I don't think you'll remember this.
We're getting a podcast pup. Just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, this is the first episode in the studio without the podcast.
No, I could bring a podcast pup over.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
So we talked about this within the 2 years that we've been doing the show. It turns out Florida's got a python problem. Do you remember any of this? Because
No.
sometimes we do shows and I'm like, I don't know if we talked about it on air, or if we just talked about it together,
I
or if I
remember-
just read it.
I remember a snake falling from the sky. Sorry, I have something in my eye.
That was one of the first episodes. Snake in the talons of a hawk gets
Yes.
dropped onto a woman who's mowing her lawn. Snake wraps around the woman's arm, starts attacking her. Hawk swoops down, starts attacking the snake and her.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Bad day to be mowing your lawn.
Guess
But
so.
turns
Moral
out
of the
they're...
story, don't mow your lawn.
Don't mow your lawn.
Hire someone to do it.
Hire somebody to do that. Someone who's equipped with one of those leather gloves that hawks can land on. Yeah.
Would you like to make an alliance? Sorry. Okay.
Hey, that's my friend. Anyway, turns out because of the rare and exotic pet trade, what are you doing?
There's something in my eye and it really hurts.
Is that why you're giving me the stink eye, like
Yeah.
from Rocket Power?
I don't really want to give you the stink eye. I just have
Well,
something
do
in
what
my
you
eye
need to
and
do. I'll
kinda
take it
hurts.
from here while you pull the log out of your own eye, as
Mm-hmm.
they would have told me in church.
Then I'll come for yours.
No, mine's just a splinter. So because of the rare and exotic pet trade, there are now invasive species of python in southern Florida, which, by the way, Do you remember when Britney Spears walked out with that giant snake? Or like python,
gimme,
boa constrictor.
gimme. Oh, gimme.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. It's like that.
Sorry.
No, I mean, if you want to continue the Britney impression, I don't want to step on your impression.
That is what is happening right now.
There's huge amounts of pythons. We've talked about it before. They are looking for new ways to try to capture and kill these pythons that
How does one kill a python?
How does one kill a python?
Sorry, keep going. Looking for new ways, and I'm sure you'll get there.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of them live in like swampy Everglade places. It's like really hard to find them and get them to come out.
Okay.
So let's see, who is this guy? Chris Dutton is doing is he is making an army of robo-bunnies to help bring out pythons. Here are the robo-bunnies.
Okay. I was like, is this going to be the same thing as an army of frogs?
No, that was a great story, though. Shout out to that story. So he's basically started with 40 stuffed animal rabbits that he has taken all the fur out of, put like heat things in everything that like a snake would use to be like, this is my prey. He's put into there, and he's putting them in cages and letting them lure out these pythons so that they can capture them and then kill them. So good luck, Florida. Really seems like this one's gonna work.
I don't even have words. I'm so grateful that we live where we live. We saw a freaking turkey
Yeah, what was up with that?
in Orlando. That was really loud. Sorry for your earballs. But like in Florida, I'm like, what is up with your guys' wildlife and what you guys had? Alligators, now pythons, turkeys.
A lot of geckos, surprising amount of geckos. I'm
That's
cool
so
with
weird.
those.
I'm so sorry if I missed this. Is there something inside these robotic hairs?
It's okay. While you were trying to
I'm crying out of one eye.
get
Sorry.
the whatever it is out of your eye, I did mention that. But all 40 of these plush bunny toys are filled with motors, heaters, and solar panels to make them mimic real marsh rabbit prey. So yeah, it's not just a stuffy anymore.
What do you do once you capture a python? Other than kill
kill
it,
it?
but how do you kill it?
I think you give it to Britney Spears. Yeah.
Gimme.
Yeah, I think you just find, the Sabrina Carpenters of the world and the Chapel Roans of the world, and you're like, here.
Here, you got a python now.
Here.
It's a present
Yeah.
from Florida
It's real inconvenient.
Come visit.
present. Yeah.
without your python.
You want some more where this came from?
Oh my gosh.
Come to Southern Florida. Anyway, what we didn't talk about today was that the UK has banned ninja swords, and 1,000 of them have been surrendered already. We can't get gun violence under control, but the UK is so diligent that they don't have guns, and they also are requiring samurai swords to be given back to stop knife crime.
The UK is pretty cool with that stuff. And if only we could learn from them. But instead, we're over here busy taking over police departments because of said rise in crime when it's actually the lowest it's ever been.
Oh, I was like, what is she talking about?
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, shout out DC. Hang in there.
Sorry, buds.
Anyway,
I never
those-
want to go back. So
No, I've been to DC before, and I don't need to go anymore.
no. Worst experience of my life flying to DC.
Yep.
Like by far.
And out of the 2 years of episodes we've done, if you want to listen to an episode dedicated almost entirely to that,
You can go back
You
and
can go
listen.
back to March,
Maybe.
February or March. Something about turbulence and our worst flights ever, and neither of us is fully recovered from
No.
that. You
No.
had kind of a
Yeah,
speaking
that's
of. Do you want to talk
speaking
about
of.
that?
That was crazy. Yeah, trigger warning for me.
Trigger.
I don't know why. It was an odd experience.
Can you trigger warning yourself?
I
Can you be
am.
like,
Trigger
I'm about
warning.
to say something that might be hard for me
I
to
thought
hear.
I might need to like give a trigger warning, and then I thought to myself, it wasn't that it was said; it was that what was said where I was. Anyway, we have flown since DC together.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where we flew to. But
We flew to
somewhere.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah, we're fine. And so I don't know why, but I was a little bit anxious about flying after my DC trip with all the turbulence and stuff like that. Again, you can go back and listen to it. But worst turbulence of my life, I truly thought I was going to die, fall out of the sky. Like really, people threw up, people were crying. It was insane.
I'm surprised the masks didn't like fall down.
I mean, we were probably close. I don't know. I have
Yeah.
no idea. I was just holding on for dear life, watching people around me being like, truly texted you and my parents was like, love you.
Yeah.
Just in case, tell Brooklyn I love her. I think I texted you and said, I love you very much.
No, your last text to me was, we're about to land in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, we didn't land.
And it was an hour and a half later, and I was in the Montreal airport.
Yeah.
Because my temp crown broke and fell out, and I was bleeding everywhere, and I was in the middle of like the giant snowstorm.
Yeah.
Getting
And you were like,
extorted by my Uber
where the
driver.
heck is she?
Getting my hotel room.
Yeah.
Given away. Sleeping on a couch.
No, he slept in a room.
Thank goodness. But they offered me a
I know.
couch by the offices.
It's like,
Anyway, back to your story, your trigger story.
But we were on the plane, and the pilot came on and said, maybe just fasten your seatbelts as we're about to head into some turbulence here. Is there something else that she said?
There was a specific phrase that I'm probably not going to be able to remember, but it was something that you had heard on your other
Yeah,
flight.
but it was basically just to tell us
like
that
rough air, maybe?
rough
or-
air. We're heading into some rough air. There'll be some heavy turbulence. Just fasten your seatbelts. And I don't know what happened to me, but I wasn't like audibly crying.
No.
But I just had tears streaming down my face, and I wasn't saying anything. And you have to remember, Brooklyn is in the window seat, SP sitting next to me, and I'm on the aisle. And I think all I could think about was I am the adult. I can't freak my 10-year-old daughter out.
I know, and that's what I was
crying.
concerned about too. When I looked over at you, seeing tears
I was
stream
just
down
trying
your
to
face.
freaking pull myself together.
Yeah, I was like, "What book are you reading that you're sobbing on this flight?"
Nothing. But I told you, I was like, I'm just scared.
Yeah, I figured it out.
And it was fine. It was all fine. I wasn't like, I was just silently crying.
Yeah, you were more like,
and really having a moment.
Yeah.
Gimme my python. Yeah. No, but it was a weird moment for me because I don't feel like I have a lot of triggering moments like that where like things will just trigger something and I'll respond and react to it, especially crying. It was very odd to do that. What I can tell you is that female pilots are 100 million% better than male pilots because she said
100 million%?
Yeah, she said we're heading into rough air and it's going to be bad turbulence. No turbulence.
Does that make her better or does it make her wrong?
Makes her better because she was able to get around it in a way that allowed us to not have that. She warned, this is what females do best. She was like, hey, there's a potential for this one. I need everyone to know this. But what I'm not going to tell you is that I'm going to try to go around it so that we don't feel it. But I'll warn everyone for it. And then when we don't have it, like, how great. Where guys are like, we're going to head into rough air. And they go straight into it. And it's like, you're going to die. We're going to try to go back up and land you back at the DC. Hell no, you're not.
Not anymore.
No. God.
Well, that sounded traumatizing.
Anyways.
Hey, so we've hit the hour, and we haven't even done unpopular opinions.
Where are my unpop pins?
But I mean, we can skip questions.
No.
We can even skip that happened today.
Let's go.
You want to go into some
I want to do whatever you want to do. It's our
Let's-
2-year episode.
It's our 2-year anniversary. It seems like we should celebrate the show the way it started with just the two.
Okay, give me
Just the
some
two
unpop
things.
pins.
Although I will say this first, it's remarkable how many people have birthdays today.
Really?
I'm just going to,
Okay,
can I just say that
We're
first? Is that
celebrating.
cool?
Let's celebrate some birthdays.
Boom. All on the same day here.
Let's go.
Jennifer Lawrence
Happy
turns
birthday.
35. Ben Affleck birthday.
Happy birthday.
Same, 53. Joe Jonas's birthday.
Happy birthday.
84 years old.
We think.
Napoleon.
84?
No, I'm just kidding. He's actually 36.
Yeah.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Happy birthday.
Sure. Julia Child.
Julia Child. Happy
Anthony
birthday.
Anderson.
Happy birthday.
But the Julia Child one is interesting. This is all for, I should clarify, August 15th, because we knew the episode would be
August
coming out late.
15th.
When I was putting a show together for August 13th, Julia Child was on the list of having passed away.
On the 13th, 2
She-
days before her birthday. Bummer.
Isn't that weird?
How
I was
old
like,
was she?
how is she on both of these lists? Well, she would have been 113 this year. So if you want to do the math, she died in 2004. I already said 20. I need to just go with it. 2004. So
2004
that
is
was
not wrong.
21 years ago. If she would be 113 now, minus 21. Math.
92?
2. Carried the 1. 92.
82.
100.
92.
She made it to 100
92.
in 2. 102. I think it is 92.
Yeah.
You know who would know?
Mark.
Our kid.
Oh.
Mark?
My dad.
Oh.
Brooklyn.
You call him Mark?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'll let Susan
Markwood.
know.
Yeah. And Melody will round out all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, lots of birthdays, so I did want to mention that. But
Sean Patrick will be like, hello from the other side. Was
Am I-
that me?
am
I'm
I a
sorry.
whale?
Not you, your dad.
oh, that guy. Boy, it's been so long since I've had a dad that I forgot the
We were
bit.
talking about parents, and so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, he's cool if I
Is he a whale? That's
Yeah.
my
He's
son.
a ghost. I don't know.
Good
Sorry.
times.
Was that okay?
No.
Are you going to start crying? Trigger warning?
I just have something in my eye.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's bad.
It's the
though.
pythons.
Oh, God, I got Python eye.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hit him with some unpopular opinions, okay?
Okay. Okay.
People that only use their phones and don't use desktops or laptops are weird.
Yes.
Freaking weird. You're booking
phone
a flight
isn't- yeah.
on your phone?
There are certain things that I cannot do on my phone. I will not book a flight on my phone or
Hotel?
a hotel.
Nope.
Any of the things that actually require me to like be there, I'm not going to do it. Phone is for like fast things. I'm going to pay off my credit card. I'm going to check out Instagram and TikTok and text people.
Yeah.
I'm going to check my emails, but I'm going to respond to my emails from my computer.
Yeah, well, can you imagine only doing emails from your phone?
No, I have to do it every now
Kill
and then
me.
when I'm at like an event
Yeah,
somewhere.
There's
And I'm like,
times
this
where
is the
it's
worst.
convenient or you have to do it. Yeah.
But it's the worst.
And I haven't had a desktop computer in a long time, but we do have like
50 million laptops. If you can find us on our tarot card reading day, you can get one of those for free.
put it in your photo booth.
Okay, with the Labubu.
A loofah labubu.
Yeah. Sorry.
At all.
This episode is all about callbacks, guys. So
Had all
stay
the
on
syllables. Grocery store self-checkout is actually slower for most people.
it. Sometimes, yes.
I don't think that matters to me, though.
Listen, not everybody had a little grocery store checkout thing or had a cashier thing growing up
Yeah.
as their
And it
toy.
shows.
And it shows. You think I'm kidding. I'm serious. I'm fast.
Yeah, but you're a professional bagger.
I'm also a bagger. Yeah, I can do that well.
Which sounded
they're-
bad coming out of my mouth.
I did, but
Sounds like a girl who like hooks up with a lot of dudes. She's a
Baggers.
professional bagger.
in the bag. Or,
got 'em in the bag.
I don't know. But I'm good. I'm like, yes, I'm efficient.
You are.
Okay. There are some people that scan and then accidentally scan it again. And every time are like, excuse me, can you help me out over here?
That poor person, I would rather work a register than have to be the self-checkout person.
Yeah, I feel
'Cause you are
guilty.
always solving people's problems.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, is it even worth it? 'Cause
I
this
like
person's like-
self-checkout because I
I-
like talking to people.
I don't mind talking to people. We make friends
It's actually-
everywhere.
but
Make
yeah,
friends
that's-
everywhere we go.
That's true. Sometimes I do. But like yesterday, I was out by myself.
And you were like, I'm going to self. You couldn't go through self checkout.
No, but I still didn't want to talk to people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. But sometimes they don't want to talk to people either. They do it all day long.
Yeah, this is true. I
Anyways.
don't know. I prefer it. Maybe it's slower for most people.
You didn't ask if it was a preference. I prefer self checkout, but I am efficient and proficient in the checkout process and system.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Not everybody is.
No, not everyone can be Kelly with the cans.
That's right.
Speaking of flights, like we've talked about ad nauseum today, window shades should stay open for the entire flight.
Hell no.
I'm hardcore against this.
I need you to know that our daughter kept her window shade up the entirety of the flight there. And I was like,
She went back and forth. I think she closed it at some point.
I think she closed it towards the end.
Yeah, that
But
will
for
make
a
me sick to
long
have it
time,
open.
for a long time, I was like, close your freaking thing. Close
Yeah,
it.
it's not for
Close
me.
it. It's bright. Close it.
You know
I
what
didn't
else
say
does
anything.
that with you? Ashley May.
Ashley made this too. Love you, Ashley May. I don't like being able to see out the window all the time.
Me either.
It freaks me out.
For takeoff and landing, it's fine for me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when we're
In the air. Sometimes I
See you
do. It
later.
depends on where we're going and what it looks like and what I want to see. But I do not like the window shade open.
me either.
And
Keep it
I
closed.
hate it even more. Listen, if the window shade is next to me, it's mine. If it is in between me and kind of in my seat, it's still mine.
Yeah.
Don't leave your grubby hands behind me. Don't come for mine. People have, I've had that happen one time. I was like, this is not your freaking thing.
Kelly gets 3 windows every time she flies. The one next to her, in front of, and in
No,
back
no,
of her.
but you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't line up directly
Totally.
to like
You
you.
get like a
Sometimes
half
it's kind
window,
of
so you got 2.
But the half window in the back, I'm like, that's not yours to open. Like the majority of it is on me and it's very bright and no.
Sometimes it makes it freaking hot too
Yeah.
if the sun's just coming in.
Yeah.
It's not for me. The smell of coffee breath is 1,000 times worse than the smell of nicotine breath. Now, we just got driven home from LAX by a dude who reeked of nicotine and cigarettes. I would prefer coffee breath over that.
Yeah,
for
I would
sure.
say that neither one is super pleasant.
And I thought this unpopular opinion was going to be coffee breath is 1,000 times worse than morning breath. And I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
I disagree with that. Nicotine or smoking of any kind is really hard for me.
Yeah, I haven't
the
had people
smell.
who smoke in my life in a long time. Probably since my dad died of smoking cancer.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a real thing, by the way. Smoking cancer.
It's not a
Not
thing,
quite, but you get what I'm
I
saying.
understand. I understand.
Whoa, father.
Sorry.
Why are you a whale?
Do you want to form an alliance? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I've murdered that one. Sorry. Okay.
All right, 2 more before we're out of here. I knew we wouldn't have a ton to say about the nicotine one,
No.
unless you were still processing.
No, it's bad.
Here's 2. The Big Mac with no meat is the best item at McDonald's.
I've never even had a Big Mac.
I've never had a Big Mac. I've never had a Big Mac without meat.
Should we
but
try one
also,
today?
this person is Canadian, and turns out this is an actual menu item in Canada.
Sounds right.
You can get a meatless Big Mac.
Yeah, go get it, vegetarians.
I
Live your life. Get your pickle chips.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Pickle chips.
Yeah, it's a big thing in Canada.
Oh, gross.
Pickle flavored chips.
I used to love Canada. Montreal made me hate it.
Well, we
Here's
can go to Vancouver. I still love Vancouver. It's close.
Yeah.
Closest. Close right here.
Vancouver's cool.
Drop, pump, and a skip.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Get it?
Go to the Capilano Bridges.
Last one. Watching people eat on YouTube is gross and uninteresting.
Depends on who you're watching eat. The mukbangs are not always my favorite. But
Yeah.
if you're eating like Rhett and Link, shout out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can watch them eat, but I'm not here to watch someone eat an entire meal just to watch them eat an entire meal, well, like a mukbang, which is what that would be.
Yeah,
Another TikTok
and
thing.
apparently, if you don't know what that is, it's literally people like, I ordered the whole McDonald's menu, and I'm going to sit in my car and eat it, and you're going to watch and listen. I'm not even going to talk. You're just
Yeah,
going
or
to hear
here's
like,
my brain always goes to like a Raisin Cane's or something like that, where they get like a cup full of the cane sauce
and just like
they
get it
dip
everywhere.
the tender all the way. Yeah, it's always what I think of. But yes,
So gross.
But I don't particularly like watching those. But like I can watch people eat and rank stuff.
Yeah,
Think
that's
Josh
totally cool.
Weissman. Think I already said Rhett and Link. I can't think of anyone else. Right
Yeah,
now
there's a
that
lot
I
of good
watch.
examples of that.
Yeah.
This, of
Sir Yacht.
course, Sir Yacht's great. This, of course, just like in typical HWP, which I've never called it on the show, but that's how I abbreviate all the files.
That's a hardly working podcast. If you didn't know,
In true
HWP
HWP
fashion.
Thank you. As our 2-year episode comes to a close.
Yeah.
Of course, I did a little deep dive because I got curious and I made a list and I need like, bring it back, not that's whack, or yeah, it's good, or
Okay.
no. I asked, because essentially this is like, it's kind of weird to watch people just eat on the internet. Like
Yeah.
that's weird to me.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know what other weird things I didn't know people were watching.
Okay.
Turns out we watch a lot of them, just so you know.
Legos.
But well, let me give you the list. You
Okay.
can tell me, yeah, for sure, I love it.
Okay.
Uh-oh, is something crawling on me? Because those were scary eyes.
No. I think I just had like a in the
That's
corner
so
of
Raven
my
moment?
eye. Yeah.
Speaking of, Cheetah Girls came out today. You didn't get
Really?
to know that because we didn't do the segment.
But Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters.
Get it,
The
get
OG one or the other one?
I don't know.
Or they take Venice,
I don't think it was that one.
Italy. No, it's the
They
OG.
bag it. They bag Venice. Okay,
Best respect, the Cheetah Girls.
here's the first category: deeply satisfying / oddly specific cleaning. So this is going to be pool cleaning videos. I'm here for it.
I'm not here. But you got to make the distinction is that we will enjoy the pressure washing aspect.
Yeah. Well, it's the satisfying.
Except if you're cleaning rugs. I do like watching people clean really, really
You mean
dirty
like
rugs.
the next one in the category? Carpet rescue videos,
It's great.
restoring carpets that look like they've been in a crime scene since
Yeah, it's like a
1994.
mini. It's like its own version of a blind box. Like what's going to be on the carpet?
Right. Oh, it's Winnie the Pooh. Bummer.
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 Yeah. But I enjoyed the process.
I will say the process is so time consuming that it's never worth saving the rug.
No.
Never.
Except for
but
that
it is
person.
really satisfying to watch.
If they make a bunch of money on it, then it's worth saving.
And for context, they always time lapse it. It's
Yeah.
always sped up, so it's worth
I
it.
can never watch that in real time.
You mentioned this one too, though. This is the last one in the category: pressure washing old playgrounds, patios, driveways, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I
I'm
like
here
pressure
for
washing.
it.
Yeah.
Next category: restoration content,
That's
but
cool, too.
weirder stuff like rusty tool restoration.
I don't care.
There's sometimes
But
where
I
you
hear
get
what you're
like
saying.
an old rusted classic radio or something.
Sure, I can say
they restore it?
the guy that restores lighters.
Yeah,
That's fun, but that's not a tool. I mean, I guess a tool of its. I'm not here to watch you restore a hammer or a wrench,
no.
but like like a cool old lighter, and then you tell me a little bit about it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I get to learn something, and about all of it. I get to learn the process, and I get to see you clean this thing. Anyway,
We're for it. Vintage electronic restoration, like Game Boys, VHS players, old iPods.
I don't
Meh.
care.
No. How about Barbie doll surgery? Yeah, this was a weird one I didn't know. Removing marker stains, rerouting hair, giving dolls new clothes.
I've seen this.
I think it would weird me out.
I've seen this. It's not my favorite, but I've seen it. I don't like it because they don't. I mean, it's cool. It's a mix.
Yeah. Well, the third and final item in this category is vintage toy cleaning. People restoring 80s and 90s action figures and plushies.
I don't care enough.
Me either.
If it was 90s,
Although
maybe in a couple of
Mariah
years.
Elizabeth,
But
squishy repair.
She's not restoring them, though. She is.
Some of them, send me your broken, nasty stuffies and I create something.
Yeah, but she's not restoring them. She
You're
is
right.
creating something new. And
That's
I
true.
think that is why we like it. It's because she takes something and she makes something new out of it. She's not like, let me make this stuff or squishy exactly the way it was. Boring.
True. Hey, we're almost halfway through our categories, but it does start to get weirder here.
Okay.
Next one, third, extreme processed food channels. Things like
I don't understand.
survival bread making, which would be making bread like it's 1400 AD with a fire pit in stone.
No,
Not for me.
I don't want it.
Mega food builds, like making a 7-foot burrito or the world's largest pancake. I'm not interested.
Not quite. I'm thinking of the chocolate guy that I like to watch, but he doesn't quite do that. But he does
He's
make
an artist.
incredible things with chocolate.
Insane.
Yeah.
Prison recipes.
No.
Don't feel like I need to explain that. Medieval recipes.
But good for you.
Good for
People who
you.
probably got out of prison and was like, hey, this is the food that we had, and this is how I
love
would
toilet
elevate it.
wine.
But if they're
What?
elevating it, if they're like, hey, this is
Yeah.
the food that I had, and now I'm a chef. Good for you for turning your life around.
It does say entire channels dedicated to cooking with nothing but commissary snacks.
Good.
So
I hope it's
don't know.
prisoners that can't find jobs, like people that they're not prisoners anymore, but like people. What are they called? Criminals.
Prisoners.
Shut up. They were a prisoner.
I'm stuck in this YouTube. I'm a
Not
prisoner
like
to
that.
this
I hope
YouTube
it's-
channel.
Hope it's people that got sent to jail for something small that have a hard time finding a job that are like, this
Maybe
is
wrongly accused.
I don't know.
You know.
Good for you. I'm making up your story. Get it.
Well, the last one was medieval recipes, and I don't think we're interested in that. Number 4, microcrafting and mini worlds.
Yes.
This is your jam.
This is my Legos.
This is miniature house building, like
Yes.
tiny doll houses, terrarium aquascaping.
You like that too.
I
but
like
yes.
that as well. Mini cooking, sometimes with edible foods.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's our jam.
Yeah.
Micro cooking,
The little
crafting.
frog.
So it turns out we watch weird stuff. Yeah, the little frog
That
stop
makes
motion
stuff.
thing.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Boy, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's
Fall. You can
Weird
if you
world.
show up on the right day at the right place. Maybe, just maybe.
a couple more here. Next category, hyper niche commentary, which I guess as I put this together, I put paren, this is me. I don't remember what's in here, but I have a feeling it's totally me. Hyper niche commentary, mall exploration, like abandoned or
Yeah,
dead
yes,
malls.
100% you.
Fast food history.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
tracking,
both like that.
It's like tracking down discontinued menu items.
Oh, yeah.
Finding the first location of a
Yeah,
chain.
yeah.
That kind of stuff. Weird infomercial reviews.
You do like that.
I'll just watch old infomercials.
You will.
Give me a slap chop. Give me a perfect pancake.
Slap, chop.
Give me a sham wow.
Sham. Wow.
Give me a skip it.
Skip it. I saw those the other day.
I know. I showed them to you. They're in a Walmart
Yeah,
in
they were.
Orlando,
In Orlando,
Florida.
Ooh.
It turns out it looks like they have redesigned it so your ankle won't get torn to shreds.
Thank God.
This is a good thing. Last one is weird infomercial. We said that hyper specific reviews, like only reviewing claw machines in different towns. I'm into all that weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that we actually watch that would be that. Oh, like going to every Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Sir Yacht did that. But even the weird history food stuff
100%.
is exactly that.
Yeah.
Couple more. Number 6, unexpectedly fascinating trades like lock picking, tree felling, and stump grinding, which sounds sexier than it is. But I did just see that. Remember when we saw that claw thing rip out the roots of a tree and like clump it up?
Yeah.
Sign painting. You know, like when someone paints glass on a storefront. Like that's really fun to
They
watch.
paint on the glass of a storefront, yes.
And then vintage repairmen, like cobblers fixing 50-year-old shoes.
Or like lighters. This is where I fall.
Yeah,
the lighters.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the last 3 categories, nature oddities.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what this is. Mudlarking, which is digging in riverbanks for historical artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like when dudes go to a bridge and they'll throw a giant magnet off.
Yeah.
And they'll pull up bikes and handguns and stuff. And they always report the handguns, which
As
I
they
think is
should.
interesting.
Yeah.
Metal detecting and beach finds.
Yeah. I
I'll
want
sit
to
and
do
watch
that.
that for a little
Let's
bit.
go to Hawaii and do that.
I like that. Foraging and mushroom hunting. I
You
haven't
would
watched a
love
lot of
that.
that, but it's cool. Time-lapse composting. I've never watched that, but I could see how
You
it'd be
have watched
satisfying.
time-lapse mushrooms growing, though.
Yeah, but they grow so fast, you can almost just sit there and watch them and see it happen. It's good times. Last 2 categories. Number 8 is strange camera angle POV, like drone roof inspections.
Nope.
Microscope exploration.
No.
I like that. Underwater GoPro in random spots.
That's fine.
Which I thought was cool until I read the description, which was like, it says, like dropping in a pond or a sewer grate. I was like, I don't think
No,
that's
but when
that
you drop it in the
interesting.
ocean and I get to see the octopus octopus, octopi, I guess multiple.
If there's more than one.
Yeah.
I'm into that. And the last one, our ninth and final category, the intentional chaos, like hydraulic press destructions.
Yeah, you love that.
Those are real fun. Blending weird items, like will it blend? Like iPhones and Crocs, I guess.
I don't
you
like
put them
that
in a blender. It's not for me.
particularly.
Extreme domino setups. Those are pretty cool.
Oh, I
Where,
do
the
like
whole house
those.
is covered in
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
dominoes.
yeah.
And it's like a Rube Goldberg
Oh,
situation.
yeah. They did
Those
that.
are great.
Yep.
Or random object launches like catapults or air cannons, flinging
like
objects
that.
far away. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I go to the guys that drop. They're on a bridge and they're trying to drop like a big.
Oh, like
something.
the Dude Perfect guys?
Yeah, on something.
They'll drop like a big exercise ball, but it's filled with water instead of air, and they have like
They're trying to land
a
it
car
on
and a trampoline and a mannequin, and like
That's what I went
very,
to.
very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn loves that too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just nonsense.
So tell us what you guys like.
Or find us on the random day we're here.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we read through all those things. It'd be fun to hear what you guys are into, or if there was something on that list that we missed that we
Yes.
should look into.
Sorry if
Legos
we-
is on the list for me.
I was specifically looking for like weird, kind of like out of the ordinary ones that I wouldn't have known about. Watching people build Legos and that kind of stuff is a bit more
I guess
socially
people
normal,
normally-
I guess.
so. Yeah, you're right. It is. People do watch that.
But also, sorry if I yucked anybody's yum. Sorry if you're like, I love mud skipping or whatever.
Yeah, or if we're missing the point, we don't get it. Let us know. You can let us know on our TikTok or Instagram at It's Hardly Working.
If you've made it over an hour into this episode to
Or
finally
you
have the
can
plug of where you
email
can hit
us
us up.
at hardlyworkingfans@gmail.com.
What a wonderful
But
way.
mostly just Instagram and TikTok. We get back to you there faster.
Yeah, especially Instagram.
Yeah.
TikTok is a lot. It's been an interesting week with fires here.
So-
But shout out to everybody's added to our TikTok lately.
Yeah, so just Instagram then. It's hardly
You
working.
know what? Just text me.
Yeah, if you
Like
can
Shin
figure it
does.
out.
Yeah, if
On
you
the
can
right
figure it
day,
out, all that stuff.
the right 10 digits.
Just text me.
You make it happen.
No, Instagram's a good way to do it. Or hardlyworkingfans@gmail if you want to email. But who does that? Because we're all on our phones. We don't
Shimmy.
have laptops and desktops.
Some people do.
Shim straight texts me stuff or sends it to me. Doesn't matter. We can talk about that later. What are you looking forward to coming up? You've got a gig. We're going to San Diego for work on a boat. We'll tell you how that's
Woo.
going later, how that went.
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to having a weekend day off.
Yeah. Which will be Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah. I guess kind of Friday. I guess I assumed we'd be in San Diego on Friday, but we won't.
Unless you want me to get a hotel room, in which case I will. We can talk about that off air, but
You know me.
I
I would
know.
always rather drive home from
me
San
too,
Diego.
which is why we're doing
That's
that.
what we're going to do.
But yeah, I'm excited about that.
We were just in San Diego for Comic-Con like 7 days ago.
I know. I'm excited about the fact that the fall is coming because I'm ready for fall soup season. As I know, Brooklyn has been asking all summer for me to make soups.
I'm sad. I'm sad that summer's over.
I
I'm
know.
excited about soups, I guess.
And-
Boy, is my life that boring that I'm excited about soups?
No, I'm excited about soups, although you don't seem as excited about soups as I do.
I do like soup.
Soup and I want to make some yummy, healthy pasta dishes and some pizza
And I want you to go right into that kitchen, just
and make it all
off
happen.
camera,
Yeah,
put it on camera,
yeah.
show the people.
We'll make it and then we'll put it in a box and we'll take it home and we'll eat.
Yeah, and if you can find us in the studio, you can try some of the soup. You know the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing. But there's other stuff coming.
Yeah, I have a couple of new clients that I'm working with this month that I'm really excited about.
Can we talk about that one? The one that's HT?
Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think you guys know. You guys know because we talked about it. But I did Comic-Con this year with Universal, partnering with She Universe
Her Universe?
or Her Universe.
Close.
Sorry, I know. Gosh.
Pronouns are important, okay?
I know they are. Her Universe, which I think they sell at Hot Topic
Yeah.
in box lunch. I'm learning about it now, so
Right.
sorry that I don't know, but it was really cool to see. But I met a couple people there. One of the people being someone who does events and things, manages events for Hot Topic, and so they have booked me on their first event. That's going to be an influencer event coming up here.
I don't know if we can talk about the specifics of the design.
No, I'm
we'll
not.
do it after
No.
because it's so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
influencer
it's
event
awesome.
that's coming up, and it's local. And I always love when things are local, and when I get to work with big companies. So I'm really, really excited about it. I'm excited about the design. I got the design and stuff today. Again, I can't talk about it, but I'm really excited about it. You'll understand why if you reference this back when we talk about it in a couple of weeks because it's not happening for a couple of weeks. But I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about the potential of this. There was another company that reached out that unfortunately isn't booking me this month, but has booked me for December. So that's
This
really
one you're
exciting.
really excited about.
I won't talk about that one, I don't think
yeah.
yet. But I feel like the air is shifting and there's something happening in terms of my business. I'm introducing a couple of new products coming out this fall.
Soup season, as we call it.
Soup season, yeah. It's not soup, but it is soup season. So I think I'm excited. This is like real talk with Kellie. I think that's what I'm really excited about is just the potential and the opportunity for growth. I'm learning that I need to have some more diligence in my hours.
Yeah.
Because I am so busy that, and it's just me for emails and stuff like that, I'm like, I need to figure that out. I'm also looking for more people. So if you're interested and you can find me on the right day at the right time, and you live in LA and you're happy and fun,
And
hit
you
me
put
up.
together and you're kind and you can handle yourself around famous people.
Then hit me up.
And maybe
you too.
maybe you're strong too.
Yeah, strong
would be good.
I'm going to the gym, personal trainer,
Dang.
trying to gain that muscle because I can get rid of
Yeah,
some
girl.
of woo-woo.
Got those lemonade arms.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you do.
Lemonade? Oh, lemonade arms. Got it. I was like, what is it? What is that? Like it looks like a lemon? I didn't know.
Yeah, that's how big your bicep is. Looks
Yeah,
like if
it
there's
does
some
not.
lemons and there's some lemonada.
Lemonada. Let's go get some. But yeah, I think that's what I'm looking forward to. But mostly just the weekend. I have this dream that we'll make bread
Oh. For
or
soup?
pizza, something. I don't know.
Ooh.
It all sounds yummy.
Okay.
I don't know.
We can make that happen, probably.
Probably.
Who knows?
It
We should
might-
get a pizza stone.
We should.
Now you're just listening to us plan the rest of our day.
And if you want to be a part of it, find us.
Find us.
on the
Email
right
us.
day.
hit
What
us
are
up.
you looking forward to?
I was trying to think. I am sad that summer's coming to a close.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's funny when you were starting to talk about like this is like candid Kellie. Makes me miss hardly working through it, and I just
We should
don't
do
know.
one of those.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if we have capacity to really make it a regular thing, but it
Maybe
would
once
be
a month or something. As
Yeah,
an
yeah.
extra or something.
Yeah, because I wanted to talk about my therapist who was like, "We've been seeing each other for over a year. Do you think you still need this?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, is that not
Yes.
normal? Do
Yes.
most people not stay this long? And she was like, "No, not most, but you know, it's okay."
I've been with my therapist for like
I know.
off and on for 3 years.
It's probably because my therapist is so good. She's so used to like turning people around and getting them out. And then she's like, "This guy
No.
is ruining the curve."
No. There's
I don't
no
know.
curve.
I don't know. But that was weird. I was like, I don't think she knows how much I need this.
You should tell her.
Anyway, she knows.
Okay.
No, she doesn't. I don't know. Who knows? All I'm saying is hardly working through it. Maybe we can sprinkle some of those in. Now that we have a studio that's like really close,
Yeah.
we can just hop in and do it.
Yeah, we're hoping to have some guests coming on too. It might be fun to do Hardly Working Through It with some of our guests.
Yeah. Be like, tell me about the best day or worst day of your life.
Improv.
Hey. Anyway, I can't off the top of my head think of things that are coming up. I'm so grateful. I've had a couple weeks off from work. We took vacation on one of those weeks, but it is helping restore some of my work-life balance
That's great.
stuff, and it's helping me gain back a little bit of my sanity, which is nice.
Yeah.
So that's been really good. I'm avoiding it, but I'm a little worried about the fall because I know my schedule is pretty nuts.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's even with some gigs that we've
Said no to.
said no to, which is good. Which is good.
Well-
I also got a check in the mail the other day, and it said how much I'd been paid overall throughout the year, and I was like, I have been working a lot, which is great.
I haven't seen it. We should deposit that check today.
Good call.
Fun facts.
But yeah, lots to talk about. Can't think of anything coming up. I'm grateful to have some time off. Obviously, we're going to San Diego together tomorrow, and then yeah, who knows? Life's for the living. We're gonna figure some stuff out.
And we'll do it together. Gimme. Ah, gimme.
Well, I hope your week and your summer is coming to a nice close. I hope it's been wonderful, and I hope you too are looking forward to some soup.
Season.
Time for soup songs for no reason.
I don't know.
Regardless of what you eat, drink, or do.
We hope you spend most of your time hardly working. Love you.
Mean it. Bye.